Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake and thank you for spending part of your day with me. Please consider subscribing as it is free, and here's looking at you, kid. If you enjoy the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. In this video, we are reviewing the classic Casablanca. I will be discussing the movie during this video, so consider this your one and only spoiler warning. So let's get to it.
He's looking at you, kid.
Casablanca from 1942 is directed by Michael Curtis. This film is set in 1941, before Pearl Harbor and America joining World War II. In occupied Europe, the rich and privileged seek to escape and reach the relative safety of America. One of the main refugee routes is heading down from Paris through Marseille across the sea to northern Africa to Casablanca, located in French Morocco. Rick's Café American is run by Rick Blaine, played by Humphrey Bogart. Despite the opulence, everyone in Casablanca is desperate to leave, apart from Rick, who cannot return home due to his checkered past. To leave, travellers need letters of transit, which are tightly controlled by corrupt officials and members of the German Third Reich. Two men carrying blank letters of transit are shot by officials, and the valuable papers come into the possession of Ugart, who asks Rick to keep them safe for him. When Ugart is tracked down by the authorities, Rick does nothing to help him.
I stick my neck out for nobody.
Wise foreign policy.
Rick is warned by Captain Louis Renault that a high-profile German target, Victor Laszlo, is heading to Casablanca with a woman and is willing to pay anything for safe passage to America. The Germans are adamant that Laszlo be detained in Casablanca indefinitely. Major Stresser speaks with Rick at his club to ensure there is an understanding.
What is your nationality?
I'm a drunkard.
When Victor Laszlo arrives at Rick's, he comes with a surprise. His wife is Ilse Lund, played by Ingrid Bergman, whose path has crossed with Rick before. When Ilse and Rick reunite around the piano for the first time in this film, it is a magical moment, full of heartbreak and longing, only added to by the great cinematography and framed in beautiful black and white. Laszlo and Rick meet for the first time.
Well, here's a great deal about Rick in Casablanca, and about Victor Laszlo everywhere.
Rick waits up for Elsa, but he has been drinking and remains hurt from their past. He spurns Ilse's attempts at explanation.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
Rick and Ilse met in Paris shortly before the German occupation. They fell in love and planned to leave together until Ilse wrote to Rick telling him she could not go with him or see him again. The way the ink runs in the rain is another great touch.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Laszlo meets with the major and captain, who are determined he not leave Casablanca unless he reveals important names in the rebellion movement. Laszlo refuses. He escaped a German concentration camp before and has certain contacts. Laszlo is informed that he will not be allowed a visa and that the prisoner Ugart has died, a clear threat to his own safety. Laszlo visits Signor Ferrari and inquires about buying letters of transit via the black market. The owner of the Blue Parrot informs Victor that the rumours are Ugart gave papers to Rick before he was captured. Ilse reveals to Rick she is married to Victor and was even before they met in Paris. Rick helps a young couple at the casino table but refuses Laszlo's offer of money. In the club, Major Stresser and his men are singing the German national anthem before Laszlo asks the band to play the French national anthem, which is approved by Rick. The Germans are overwhelmed and embarrassed, leading the club to get closed down.
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here. You're winning, sir. Oh, thank you very much.
While Laszlo attends an underground meeting with local sympathisers, Ilsa visits Rick and tries to reason with him. When Rick refuses, Ilsa pulls a gun on him, but she has no intention of using it. She explains that she believed Victor was dead when they were together in Paris and only learned of his survival just before they were due to depart. Ilsa offers to stay in Casablanca with Rick if he helps Victor escape to America. Laszlo can see Ilsa and Rick have history. He asks Rick to help get Ilsa out, even if he won't help him, before Laszlo is arrested. Rick says he plans to leave Casablanca with Ilsa using the letters of transit in his possession. He makes an agreement with Captain Renaud to capture Laszlo in a serious crime and agrees to sell the club to Signor Ferrari. Renaud lays in wait to arrest Laszlo for purchasing letters of transit on the black market, and he plans to frame Victor for the murder of the original owners. Rick turns on Renaud and tells him to call ahead to the airport to ensure there is no delay, but Renaud calls Major Stresser and warns him. At the airport, Rick explains that Laszlo and Ilsa are to leave on the plane.
If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
The Major arrives as the plane is cleared for takeoff. Rick shoots him, and when the Major's men arrive, Captain Renaud covers for Rick.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Casablanca is a classic movie, and classics are classic for a reason. This movie has beautiful cinematography, a compelling story, and two amazing performances. Humphrey Bogart runs this film from beginning to end, and Ingrid Bergman plays her part perfectly as the woman you would give everything up for. This film is full of subtle nuances, with every character having a purpose, and as time goes by, this movie only gets better. When I ask myself, what would I change about this film? I can only say nothing, which in my opinion makes it a perfect movie. Which means I give Casablanca 5 out of 5 stars.
Who's looking at you, kid?
Thank you for watching. Let me know what your favourite black and white or classic film is down in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share it. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that and click the link on screen to watch another of my videos. Until next time, hoorah!